What's up, guys? In today's video, my t-shirt inspired me to do a little summer orange eye look. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get started. First, I'm going to start by using the Tathca the liquid silk canvas as my primer. This really smooths out my pores. I love this stuff. If you've used the one that comes in a little pot, the liquid one is just as good. I actually prefer this one. It really blurs out my pores, as I mentioned before, so I love that for me. Then I'm going in with the Covergirl Outlast All Day Foundation in the shade, I believe 210. If not, I'm sorry, I wrote it down. It was on the screen and it'll also be below. And then I'm using a damped beauty blender to blend it out. I only did one coat. It was great coverage. This is my first time trying this one. I used to use the one that had like a blue bottle or like a blue top. Can't really remember, but this was years ago and I used to love it. So that's why I saw this at Big Lots and I wanted to pick it up. And it was very good, like I said, for the coverage. But with the powder I use, it just didn't sit well on my skin, so I didn't really like it. For me, my mom uses this one and she loves it, and it looks a lot more flawless on her skin than it did on mine. So maybe if you see it, try it. It's like $3 at Big Lots. Why not? And then I'm gonna prime my eyelids for eyeshadow, and I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow potion primer in the shade Original. This just really blurs out like the veins, not blurs out, but covers, and it gives like the skin color so that the veins aren't looking through. It's a great base for eyeshadow as well. Then I'm trying these out. I'm trying out these Maybelline Dream Brightening Creamy Concealers, and just like the name says, it's very creamy, it's very lightweight. It didn't give me very much coverage in my opinion, and I got two shades. I believe I got 20 and 40, just because in case it was either too light or too dark. And then I'm using the same beauty blender, by the way, to blend it out, and they blend really well. But again, I didn't see very much coverage, and for a concealer, I love coverage. And these, by the way, have shimmer in it, so I didn't think brightening meant like highlighting in the sense of like with shimmer, which it does have, and you can definitely see it, and I'm not a fan of that. So if you like that type of highlighting effect for concealers, then you might like it, because it did blend out very pretty. I just didn't like the way it sets and the finish of it. So again, I found these at 99-cent store, by the way, so always check out your 99 and your Big Lots when you go. Then I'm going in with my oldie but goodie ABH contour kit. I'm just going to use the banana powder to set that concealer and wherever else I put concealer. So in between my brows, bridge of my nose, and under my eyes, obviously. And I'm just using a Morphe and Lisa Frank collection brush to set that. Then I'm going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in 011 Creamy Natural. I love this stuff. I've used it with many other foundations, and it gives great coverage for a drugstore. It's like $2, I think $3 the most, $3. I think it's $2 though, to be honest, at the drugstore. So it's a great powder, but like I mentioned before, it did not go well with the foundation that I used for this video. So I really think it was a foundation that I didn't like on my skin, because like I said before, I've used this powder for years with different foundations and it looks really pretty. So then I'm going in with Benefit's Precisely My Brow Pencils. I'm using two shades. I'm using 3.5 and 4.5. First, I'm going to use a spoolie just to brush through them really quick, and then I'm going to use the 3.5 shade from my inner corner of the brow to like the middle where like the arch begins, and then I'm going to use a darker shade, which is 4.5, from the arch to the ending of my brow. And again, my shade is very, I don't like my brows to be super bold, but obviously I don't want them to be ridiculously light because my hair is pretty dark. So that's why I'm mixing both of these colors, and I like the way it looks. And these pencils are very easy to work with. I mean, this is probably the fastest eye product or eyebrow product that goes with my way of doing brows. So it's a quick way. I know brows can take forever, so I like it. And sorry if my voice sounds raspier than other days. I went to Six Flags and I'm kind of still recovering from the screaming of one roller coaster that I went on. So it's kind of raspy still, so don't mind that. Now I'm going in with one of my favorite ever Lisa Frank times Morphe collabs, and this is the eyeshadow palette that they came out with. I'm absolutely obsessed. One, because it's Lisa Frank and I love it. So I'm gonna go in with Morphe's brush in the M535 brush and the shade Balloon Buddies. This is just like the lightest orange. Like I said, my t-shirt is what kind of gave me the inspo for the color that I wanted to use for shadow. So I wanted to start off with like a blending kind of my base shadow. So I went in with that lightest orange, which is the Balloon Buddies. And this is just a super fluffy brush. I'm totally bringing it up to my brow, like not all the way to the brow, but pretty close, and also kind of dragging it down to my eyelid. Sorry. Then I'm going in with Morphe brush in 124 and the shade Hunter. This is just the brightest orange in the palette, like a true orange. The one next to it was like a red orange, if you saw that. But this is the brightest true orange in the palette, and I love it. So this is just like a shader pack or packer, whatever. It's a brush to pack on the shade, girl, and it does it very well. So I use that to put it all over the eyelid, and then I take Morphe brush 518 just to blend it upward. So I put a little bit, I did dip it into the shadow, the same one, I think it's Hunter, and the same orange one is what I mean. And then I just blend from the shadow that's already on my eyelid and bring it upward towards the crease, just to kind of make it look effortlessly and not like a super, just like a super noticeable line. We don't want that. So this shadow, whenever you do colors like this, you're gonna be blending for a long time, girl. So do not get discouraged if it doesn't look good the first like minute that you're blending. I'm not even exaggerating. Just keep on blending, and then obviously some color does come off, so I keep going back and forth with that shader brush and just packing on more color on the eyelid, and then I just keep on blending until I like it. And then I'm going in with the shade Sasha and Shanti. That's the same shade, it has two names, and it's like a very pretty shimmery orange color, and I'm using that same brush to start off with, but I didn't like it, so my finger just did a much better job. It really just packs on that beautiful shimmer that that shadow gives. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe brush, it's so beautiful, and I just put it in the middle of my eyelid. The same two kind of orange colors, which I believe were Hunter, I forgot the other name, but the lighter orange, and I'm just taking both of those colors and blending them on my lower lash line. Then I'm taking Benefit's roller liner in the color brown, and I'm just making a wing liner. Now I'm going in with Loreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner Kohl Pencil in the shade Black, and I'm just going to line my waterline with that and kind of a little bit on the waterline on top as well. Then going in with the Adrina Lash in 747 and the Ardell Lash Grip in the dark adhesive color. I'm just going to pop that on. And then I'm going back to the ABH contour kit to contour and bronze my nose, my cheekbones, my temple, and under my chin. And I'm just using a very small brush to contour my nose, and then I'm going in with Real Techniques contour brush to contour the cheeks, and then a Real Techniques blush brush to bronze the temple area and also under my chin. Then going in with ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek Blush in Too Cool for School. As you can see, I absolutely love this shade. It just goes with every look that I've done, which is why I love it. I already got my backup, and I'm just using a IT Cosmetics Flawless Blush Brush to pack that on. And then I'm going to go in with Marc Jacobs Major Volume Lash Mascara in black. And I'm just going to coat the lashes to blend my lashes with the false lashes. And then I also go coat with with my lower lash line. Then going in with Clinique's Powder Pop Highlights, the shade Lunar Pop. Again, everything is down below, by the way, you guys. And I'm just gonna highlight my cheekbones, my bid's bow, and the tip of my nose. Then going in with Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme in the Bee Sting. It's the Teddy collection that they kind of just came out with. This is such a beautiful shade. I'm not going in with any like lipstick or lip liner. I'm just going with this because, one, I want it to plump correctly, and I just want a nice glossy lip since I do have a very bright eye look. So I'm just packing that on. And that's it, you guys. I'm giving you very like 70s and 90s vibes, and I love it. Everything I'm wearing also is down below in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Bye.